Hi, my friend. How are you? Welcome to another video in part 2 of your Superstar Academy, where we are launching into sales, learning how we can successfully sell in our Scentsy business. All right, this is an important video. It's critical. In the previous video, we talked about deposits and withdrawals and the importance of relationships. Well, that is going to be a key aspect into what we're going to be talking about in today's video, and that is customer care. This is one of the things that I'm most passionate about in my business because I love making people feel good. I love bringing joy to their life. I love being kind to them. I love that, like, showing them that they're being seen. And that is what I do through my customer care. And so customer care is almost like an umbrella of so many different things. And so we'll break that customer care up into a couple of different videos just so I don't have you here all night. But I wanted to explain to you, again, a foundational piece of successful selling is customer care, the way that you make them feel. I want to give you this example. This is what I always strive to do in my business, and I want you to think about this well. I want you to think about a place of an experience that you had where they knocked your socks off, where it was just like, I can't believe I just had an amazing experience like that. Can you think about it? And I want you to think about all the details. Why did you feel like that was the most amazing experience that you've ever had? I want you to think about it, okay? Now I want you to contrast that with, can you think of an experience when you had a horrible customer experience or just a horrible sales experience? Same thing, identify the experience, and then I want you to think about what were those details that made it horrible, okay? Because you're going to learn from those good examples, the good and not so good example, because you can use that to pattern and create what your customer care standards will look like. Remember in Foundation, we talked about systems. The same thing. If you will create a system which will create consistency, that way your customer knows what to expect every single time. I give the example, my good example that I try to pattern my Scentsy business after is Chick-fil-A. Have you ever heard of them? I'm hoping it's the silly cows that are trying to get you to eat all the chicken and the yummy lemonade, that place. Have you ever eaten there before? Have you ever went to their drive-through before? They run a drive-through that's wrapped around twice in their parking lot like a boss. Like they can get you through faster than like McDonald's. I'm serious. Just because of the systems that they have in place and the way that they do it. You go into, if you've ever eaten in-store before, they are there to get a refill for you at a fast food place. Who does that? At a fast food place. They're there, like you go and they have fresh flowers on the table. Whenever they do something for you and you say thank you, what is their phrase? My pleasure. And you get that same experience every single time you go. And you just leave that place feeling good, and their standard of customer care is off the charts. That's what I want you to do in your business. Again, amazing off the chart customer care doesn't mean that it's costing you all the money. Like there's so many things you can do by the way that you make people feel, by doing what you say you'll do. All of those things make all the difference in your business. So that's what I want you to think about as you start to create a system for customer care. Take into consideration all those things. And then I'm going to give you just a couple of ideas of customer care so you can think about, so that you could start to maybe think to develop how you're going to develop your system in your business. So for example, whenever someone places an online order with you, what could you do? Do you just stay quiet and let it do its thing and whatever? No, like check on it. Whenever I get an online order, within a few days, it's sending a text out to them. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your online order. Your order made my day. And then and I'll let you know when it ships. And then when that order ships, then you're checking throughout the day. Hey, I just wanted to follow up again and let you know that you can expect your order. It will be there by end of business day on Monday. Do you guys see the difference versus not saying a word, not doing anything, nothing? Like, do you see that? Like, they're going to come back to you because you've established, again, doing those little things establishes relationships, letting them know when they can see it, thanking them for the order. Those are all deposits that you can put in there, right? When somebody places their order, like if you do a big bulk order, you can tell people, all right, we can expect to see it in 10 business days. And then that way, if it shows up in a week, that is the concept of under promise, over deliver. Do that in every aspect of your business. Always give that worst case scenario, so that way when it comes in a week and you're like, your order's here, you're the hero, instead of promising them, oh, that order will be here in 3 days and it takes 2 weeks. Then you look like a silly goose and then they're irritated. So always, that is another concept of customer care. Always under promise, over deliver, and you will be the hero of the story every time, okay? So we talked about different ways that you can do deposits. We talked about that. Just, do you see though, by having those systems, the way that you do things every time in your business with your customer care, it's going to make all the difference. In a couple of videos, I would talk about customer packaging. That's a part of customer care as well. You're giving them an experience that is Chick-fil-A experience, you know, like average fast, like if we're using the example of fast food, you get your order in a bag and that's good. But Chick-fil-A takes it to the next level. It's that same thing with your customer packaging. Take it to the next level. Not that you have to spend money, but make that deposit through the way that you make them feel with their order, showing gratitude by the way that you present it to them. So customer care, customer care, customer care. Remember the things that they love. If you know that Angie loves Apple Crush and it's in the clearance section right now, oh my gosh, you have to text her and let her know, oh my gosh, Angie, your favorite bar is back. How many bars would you like? Be thinking of those little things, because all of those, again, are deposits and make all the difference in your business. So that is customer care. Now we're going to spend a few more videos zoning in on some specific areas of customer care where you can rock it out like a rock star. So stay tuned.